push toward the top of the standing.
I'm not sure how long.
Now it's ended up.
Let's get to
What a
it.
great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. Like the rookies are still trying to get their firm footing as a new season begins and a new arena for them opens up. Talk about your journey over the course of your rookie year.
Yeah, I remember it was really exciting to have fulfilled the dream of being an NBA player. I struggled early in the season, particularly against some of the veteran guys I ran up against, but found my rhythm and really played extremely well for the second segment of the season. But there was a period, Kevin, when I ran into a wall and just had nothing in terms of sharpness or legs, and then all of a sudden, after about a week and a half of that, it just went away, and I hit my stride.
Come on, man, you don't want to do this.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Vaughn, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Hayes in at center. They get the rebound. Here's Williamson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Bogdanovich. Sweet little floater.
Boy, just a gorgeous touch from Bogdanovich there. Love to see him go with the floater. That's such an effective shot.
Ball kicks to Hayes. The pass to Ingram. Pulls up. High post. Rebounded by the Jazz. They are coming into this having notched to win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Holiday goes in. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
Damn!
Ball feeling it out a bit. It's Ingram on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Oh, in my
Ingram
face.
Really graceful with the catch and shoot jumper. His lightning quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Conley's shot is off.
And you can see the
Did I jump
defenders
too early,
afraid
too?
to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Vaughn. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell passes to Vaughn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 3-point lead. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
3-on-3. Jacks up a 3. Utah gets it back. Taken away by Holiday.
Come on, man. They ain't giving me shit.
Pass to Williamson. Over
Nope.
Gobert. Here's Hayes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
What amazes me about watching Williamson is lift into the air. It's so effortless.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Pelicans leading by 5. Outside Holiday. The 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The shot's good. Vaughn's got 8 points. You talk to reporters who cover this team, they'll tell you just how involved Jay is with the direction of the franchise.
And anytime there's a big decision to be made, they check in with Jay first. I'm talking general strategies, trades, all that. And why wouldn't they when it is clear that Jay is a huge part of this franchise future?
Gobert, the pass to Vaughn. Tries again, and it's blocked.
Damn.
Here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Free throw, no good for Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Here's Vaughn. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gobert, the pass to Vaughn. Over Williamson.
Come on, man. Give me
Here's
the fucking
Vaughn. This is Gobert. And at last, they
Oh,
get
yeah,
one
they
to fall.
petty. They super petty.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor.
New Orleans shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
I don't even see how that's even happening right now.
Rudy Gobert talks about his expectations for the team.
Every year I want to keep getting better. And
Well, and as a competitor, this is what you should be thinking. And Greg, you should be talking about
I'm done
winning a
by
title.
6.
For sure. I mean, it'll take a lot of work, but Gobert sounds like he's up for the challenge of proving the doubters wrong.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. Young is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Lynch. Then it's Holiday. And it's Hart in at the 2-guard spot. Holiday finds Faried. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Now here is Holiday. 20 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Just 3 to shoot. With the second effort. Vaughn with the rebound.
Come on.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
To the middle. Up again. Davis on the follow. Davis has got his first points of the night.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it.
I'm playing
He's
terrible.
got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Vaughn. A shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Kept alive. Here's Fareed. And Fareed throws it down.
Kenneth Fareed, always aggressive in attacking the glass. You got to put a body on him or he'll make you pay with offensive rebound.
Vaughn gets the bucket.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Here's Hart, defended by Robertson. Here's Hart. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And it's Young at the elbow. From deep three-point range, and Davis pulls it down.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Pass to Williams-Goss. Here's Vaughn, guarded by Holiday. O'Neal kicks to Robertson. To the paint. Here's Vaughn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
This is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not been kind to them this quarter.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. Holiday, he's got 6. Pass to Hart, lets it go with a 3. But they'll get another chance. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Here's Hart. There's the pass to Lynch. Lock at 6. Here's Holiday.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Robertson, the pass to Vaughn. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
You know, guys, Kenneth Fareed, a.k.a. Manimal, I'm seeing a lot more floor time lately, deservedly so. I mean, you feel like with his past teams, he was probably a bit misused.
And Holiday kicks to Hart. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Reddick.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Fareed finds Holiday. Looking to end his cold spell. Utah with the rebound. And with Fareed, he saw his minutes, Clark, decline due to defensive issues. But the offense is there.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it can be a bit tricky to find minutes to have Fareed play due to the matchups, but it's worth it at the offensive end. Still an explosive scorer, and if you can get him on the floor where he's not a mismatch on defense, he'll give you good production.
And Davis sends it back. Here's Williams-Goss. That one misses. Holiday with the defensive effort. Hayes, he's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Utah also making some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Dante Exum in for Robertson. And Holiday, here we go. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Holiday dishes to Hayes. Back to Holiday. Pass to Hart. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Jazz. Vaughn's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journey.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
No, bro, how?
Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of
They
this
giving
game.
them this win, man.
It's just not there offensively.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
To the inside, Vaughn uses the glass to finish the layup. Vaughn's got 19 points.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Now, here's Ball. D right on him. And here is Ingram. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. And that one, good. Ingram's got 5.
The nice shooting ability of Ingram makes that mid-range J a quality shot.
Count it, good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Reddick. Over Mitchell. The shot by Reddick, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Ball with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. For 3, Ingram. And that one is off. And it's Utah the other way. Passes to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. And there it is for him. Now just a 2-point Pelican lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ball kicks to Ingram. The pass to Hayes. Over Gobert. They get it back. And it's Williamson missing. And here's Utah. They're on a 14-6 run. Mitchell passes to Vaughn. And it's all evened up. Vaughn's got 23 points.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Mike Conley in for Exum. .135 left here in the second. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Inside, Vaughn. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Vaughn. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half. And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Here's Ball. Gobert with the block, and he's able to get it back.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Vaughn kicks to Conley. Down low. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Gobert can't hit. The Pelicans trail. To the inside. Here's Ingram and slam dunk by Ingram.
Wow.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, man.
Gobert trying to get open. Vaughn can't get it to go. Nice shot by Gobert.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball against Conley. It's Ingram on the wing. 7 points in the game. Vaughn with the rebound. Vaughn's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Ball stolen. It could go. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Vaughn.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Shawan Bogdanovich near the wings. Vaughn is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at point. Mitchell passes to Vaughn. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Here's Vaughn. Gobert the pass to Vaughn. And a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounds. Rudy Gobert, #1.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
Clark, what would your dream backcourt look like? If you were going to design one, what would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to make plays for themselves and others, and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that would fit that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed. The Pelicans have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Vaughn. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Holiday against Mitchell. Outside Holiday. With the floater. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The second overall pick in 2016, a lot of expectations for Brandon Ingram. If anything, he puts that pressure on himself. This is a young man that wants to be great.
And Clark, they say Brandon Ingram, his own biggest critic. Does all his frustration and worry become, you think, a hindrance?
I think it can be, guys. I mean, you can't weigh yourself down with self-frustration and self-criticism because it can keep you from being your best. At the end of the day, his talent is obvious. I think he's got tremendous upside, but that piece of the mentality that he brings has to be balanced out a bit.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Ball. He's averaging 11 points a game, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And what you love about Williamson, he's not just magnetic and entertaining. He's extremely productive.
Here's Vaughn. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've led by as much as 10. It's Ingram on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Vaughn. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Can't be this assertive with Williamson. He's already a pro at drawing you in and getting the call.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, it's
group substitution here for New Orleans. Fareed's checked in for Hayes. Young comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ingram. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Jazz, Juan's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Andre Robertson in for Donovan Mitchell. The feed to Ball. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
From outside the arc, Hart, no good. Jazz trail by 10. Vaughn kicks to Ingles. To the wing right side. To the middle. Vaughn gets the bucket. Vaughn's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Ball finds Redick. And here is Fareed. Pass to Redick. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Redick. And it's sent back by Vaughn. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Monday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And looking at that Nets matchup, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Williamson is checked in for Young. And it's Ingram in for Hart. He gets it in there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 10. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Redick. 12 points for him. Six to shoot. From deep. The shot, no good. And so it's New Orleans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Their backcourt, Ball and Redick. And it's Hayes in at the center. That's the Pelicans 5. And here we go. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Fuck this shit.
And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey again, everybody. Ernie Johnson.
Hey, it's Shaq. Great job locking down the W. I saw all roles going for you on the offensive end. You smell barbecue chicken or what?
Honestly, big fella, I'm getting that chicken with the blue cheese. But you know it's all the same. I'm just happy to get out and get the win. I thought we did a great job of creating mismatches, exploiting switches, the timing of our...
And that's going to do it for tonight. For Kenny, for Shaq, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he is. This is Ernie Johnson saying good night.
Listen up, listen up, listen up. All right, tonight's game ball goes to the guy who left it out there. The guy who said, I don't care what I gotta do. We're not losing this game. Che, get up here. Nice work, man.
Appreciate it, Coach. Hey, man, there's another group of guys I'd rather go to war with, all right? I do this for y'all, all right? They don't want no smoke. Let's do this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. See the crib and ask who did I steal from? Price tags on making the world feel some. They don't have enough to satisfy a real one. Maverick Carter couldn't even get the deal done. Scared to come towards us, gotta run from us. Louisville, hush money for my young. Rick Pitino, I take him to in casinos. Stack casinos.
Finish that!